Hello everyone, nice seeing you again. If you're on, thank you for watching. If this is your first time watching me, just don't be shy, say hi. I'll reach out to you and then we can connect. If you notice, I put a link actually in the video app, and in that link is a free group, right, that you can join today, where we share kind of like tips, like weekly tips on what's happening in terms of generating more leads, generating more sales, closing more people online or offline, whichever way. Please feel free to click that share button and share with your friends, with people you know, all the other stuff. So today I want to talk to you about order in your list equals more money, right? So for me, I like things to be arranged properly. I don't know about you, but I know one thing for sure, that in order, there's more benefits in order. And for me, it applies everywhere, you can think about. So long as things are arranged, so long as things are in place. So order in your list equals money, equals more money. Let's put it that way. Now, the reason I put that there is because you can still get order, you can still get more money regardless. You can still get some money if you have a list, right? But then for me, it's something that I learned to do recently, is how to rearrange my list. Now, it's the same list, it's nothing different. The same list, the same number of people, the same group of people. All I had to do was just to rearrange it round. I just had to turn the list round, and it's something, a secret I learned from a course I took not too long ago on just prospecting, right? And I just took that course, and it talked about how you can rearrange your list in how you can call in order of calling people, right? Because he talked about talking to people on the phone and how you can talk to people and how you can order your list and stuff like that. But I want to share with you how you can order your list. Now, if you don't have a list and you are running a business, you want to watch it. If you've got a home business, network marketing, whatever business you're in, I believe like the money is in the list. It's like so true. If you don't have a list, chances are you will struggle, right? It's all about the list. And when we talk about the list, what do I mean by the list? What we mean by the list is a few people that you have written down somewhere or stored on a database somewhere. You might be using Excel. Maybe you're quite techy like me, and you got Excel. You put all your stuff on your Excel, or you got an autoresponder, and if you don't know what an autoresponder is and you're in business, you gotta know. If you want to be online, you have to know this. Some people like paper and pen. Sometimes I do the paper and pen, and the paper and pen is like the pen is actually really mightier than the sword, right? So kind of like write things down. So you have to have a list, period. So how do we order the list? So I'm not going to go into kind of like how you start making up your list. I'm sure everybody has a list. If you have a phone and you've got names and numbers on there, you've got a list, right? And that's how you can start. And you can start building your list by maybe creating more connections or giving out some value or talking to more people, and then you build your list. Simple as that, right? So let's talk about how to order your list. Let's say maybe you have a list already. Why is it important to sort a list? When you sort a list, it's important because it brings order, and it helps you work quicker and faster. It just helps you to go through your numbers very quick. It's all about a numbers game. It's all about the number of people that we're talking to. Once you can order the list, it helps you go through the numbers very, very quick. So you don't have to waste time on people that are not in the position to get from you yet. How do we sort the list? How do we order the list? By grading the list, you can get more out of your list and serve more people. Serving more people. If you're not helping more people, if you're not giving more value, then you're not getting paid. It's as straightforward as that. So what we want to do is we want to serve a lot of people. We want to help a lot of people, right? Now, here's what we need to do. So we need to sort out the list. Let's say you have a number of people you want to talk to. Number one is we grade the list. Now, we grade them in terms of hot, warm, and cold. And I'm sure you probably heard that before. So hot, warm, and cold. Now, for me, I got the definitions a little bit wrong for some time. Just a tiny bit wrong. Not so much wrong, but just a tiny bit wrong. But once I understood the grade a little bit, it helped me to get more from the list. So here's what we do. I talked about it in the free group the last time. What I do is every time you sit down to make your list, you grade your list before you start reaching out to people. Yes. So we write a whole bunch of lists. We write a whole bunch of names and people we want to help, or we want to serve, or we want to give value to, or whatever you want to call it. And then once we write all that down, we grade them. And we say, okay, from hot to cold. That's what most people would do, from hot to cold. Most people, and I never used to do it this way. I never used to write down and grade who is hot and who is cold, because once I was writing it down, I didn't think that I needed to do that. I just write it down and I start dialing. and I was just dialing for dollars, and I just be dialing. And the problem with just dialing is that when you're just dialing, you are just dialing. That's the whole idea, right? You're going through the numbers and you're just dialing. Wasting a lot of time going through people that may not be necessarily interested in what you have to say. We want to find the people that are ready or in the position to say yes to us and buy our stuff. Yeah. So first thing we do is you create a hot, warm, and cold. Now this is how it works. What is the hot people? The hot ones, for me, normally when I do this, I kind of like put my top 10. My top 10 is my top people I need to talk to like now. Like these are the people I need to call within the next 1 hour. So when I sit down to contact people, when I sit down to mail people, when I sit down, first things first is we find out people who are hot. Now, who is a hot person? Already here, a hot person is someone that has heard about my product, or they have heard about it and they keep engaging. So they keep getting in, they keep following things. That's one sign. That's one way you can tell somebody's hot. Another way is that they've purchased or committed to themselves. Maybe it could be anything. They could have bought maybe a $5 product, or they could have said, I want to see this, I'm interested, I want to see it, let me see it. Right? They could have taken some form of action. Now, this is what I used to think hot was. I used to think that hot was only the people that are ready to buy now. Like, okay, they're ready to buy now. Those are the only people. But the problem with that is that you can never know who's ready to buy now. You might miss that all the time. You might miss that most of the time, right? So what I just changed it around. People that have taken some form of action or have committed to something, or one way or the other show signs of buying after I have qualified them. And that's a whole new subject altogether. So somebody that has raised their hands, that are very interested, that has shown signs of buying or signs of, getting our products, or they kind of like purchased something tiny from you before, or they downloaded your ebook, or they did something. These people are hot. They know me, right? They trust you. And that's the thing. They know you, they like you, they trust you. And those are your hot people. Yeah, your hot prospect. The warm people that are warm on your list are people that have shown some form of interest. Like they've seen your stuff, they know you, they've heard of you, and they've shown some kind of interest. Then we got the cold people. Now, this is what I used to think. The cold people are people that don't know me yet. Maybe you're watching this video for the first time. So the person don't know me. They don't know you. They don't know about your business. They don't know about your product. They don't know anything about you. They are cold. I used to think that it was only people that said no to my product or my service that were cold, right? It's not just that. People that don't know you yet. So now, what does this mean to us? This means that everybody out there who don't know what I do, they're cold prospects. They're okay. They're cold. It's fine. It's fine for someone to be cold. And once they're cold, right, we've got to reach out to them. Once we reach out to them, we talk to them. Now they know about us. They know us. They're warm. And they show some interest. They're warm. Once they take a step further, they become hot. So now you can see how you can grade all your list, or grade the people that you talk to in a way that once you sit down, you know who you're talking to first, and who you're talking to second, and who you're talking to last. I've been close to some leaders before, and some leaders are quite brutal with this thing, right? They're quite brutal with this grading system. Some of them don't even talk to you if you are not, producing or buying anything. They don't even talk to you, because to them, you're not hot yet. You're not there yet, right? And I used to think, oh my God, these people are so heartless. Like, no, that's not what it is. You are not there yet. So they might as well spend time with people that are that are in the position where they are willing and ready. They're in the position right now to say, listen, this is me, right? I'm ready. I've got the funds ready. I've got everything ready. I've got the right mindset. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to get your stuff. Let's go. And so our goal is to find somebody who don't know us, cold, and then move them into a warm once they have shown some interest. So that is why we got to always go through the numbers and always talk to people. You've got to always speak to somebody. Or if you don't want to speak to everybody and anybody, then you have to find times and days where you kind of like reach out to people on a regular basis. So we've got to be reaching out to people regularly if you want to keep your business going. So guys, this is my little tip. I'm here on my normal usual Wednesday lives. We're going to chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you